When you have cows, it's always something. Y'all ever have those kind of days? You expect one thing and everything's just completely different than what you're expecting. They always challenge you and test your patience sometimes. I was not expecting, I guess this is just the way it's gonna be today. Well, what's up everyone? Mike here, Rusty Garage and Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're just gonna do a little update, kind of walk around and look at some of the cows. They should be having calves about any day now. And then I'll take y'all around to the wheat patches that we planted, see how they're doing versus some of the stuff that wasn't planted. And also we'll look at that stuff back in the timber that we planted for the deer this year, see how it's coming up. My hopes with that stuff back in the timber was come springtime, that stuff would grow up pretty thick and it'd give something else for the cows to eat for the most part, because that's basically what we do with the wheat. But it is the second week of March here in Northeast Oklahoma. It is currently 75 degrees right now. Feels nice, feels real nice. Wasn't that long ago we was dealing with some really cold temperatures. But let's go check out the mama cows. So Dad just put hay out earlier. I know he's already looked at them, but I've been on night shift, so I haven't got to look at them here in a few days. So that's why I'm out here. I don't really think anything's changed since earlier this morning whenever he checked them. But something I'm always looking for is, I don't know if you can see Molly back there in the timber. She's off by herself. That one's just kind of over here. There's another one up there by itself, and then there's one up on the hill, but it's eating out of the liquid feed. Normally that's a pretty good sign once the mama cows start kind of secluding themselves or go and find another spot, but some of them are getting pretty close to having a calf because they won't necessarily have it right here with all the other mamas around. They'll go lay up in the timber somewhere. So I'm gonna make a quick pass around these right up here and then we'll drive and just kind of look at the other ones. 20, I know you're getting close. Any of y'all that have ear tags, these are new that we started using a few years ago. These are a Ritchie tag. It is a, not supposed to, sorry mama. They're supposed to basically last forever. The numbers there are engraved into the tag. We also got the numbers on the back side. And you can customize them however you want. But having the tag, what's the matter? Having the tag there on the, being able to see it on the back side. They'll keep staring at me. Yeah, you can see right there. So when they're up on the feed trough eating, it makes it real handy to be able to just drive around back side of them and see which one's which, because you can still read their ear tags. Okay, well, let's drive over there where Molly's at and see what's going on with her. 20, 22. Those two are getting close. You still like a little bit. Bull's just hanging out. We got a new baby calf. I can see it from here. Molly's got a baby. Okay, let's I'm just gonna drive up a little close and probably go get Dad so he can look at her. I was not expecting, since Dad just checked them a few hours ago, I was not expecting Molly or any of them to be having a baby right now, but that is a freshly born baby calf. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave her be for just a second. We'll go check out the wheat patches real quick, let them kind of settle down just a little, and I'll go grab Dad and we'll come down here and get a closer look at this first baby of the year. March 12th. So cool. Let's go check out the wheat patches. Leave her alone for just a minute. Okay, well, this video just keeps changing. Our hop fence is down up here. I don't know if it broke, or if Dad unhooked it and didn't hook it back, or if the mama cows are being a pain. Okay, no. Our hook, where this hooks to, is not there. Okay, well that makes sense why Emma and the two steers are out there in that wheat pasture, and this one wants to come in. Get back. I'm really not wanting them on this for at least another month or so. Oh, I don't guess it really matters that much. When you have cows, it's always something. They always challenge you and test your patience sometimes. Those three, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to get them out of there or not. Hey, back up. Nope, you're going to, ain't you? Okay, well, I guess, okay. I guess this is just the way it's going to be today. Y'all ever have those kind of days? You expect one thing and everything's just completely different than what you're expecting? That sums up most of my days. We do have some geese down here at the pond. Dad said he came down here the other day and there's about 20 geese sitting on that side in that wheat field and about 5 deer up over on that hill. Well, they're all almost up here. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got 4 that's not in here, but the rest of them, yeah, follow the leader. And if I was to bet money on which cow initiated this whole thing, her right there, Emma. Well, I'll have to fix the hot fence. I'll leave them in here for a day or so, and then I'll coax them out with some feed and keep this shut off, because I normally by April, mid-April or so, this stuff's at least 12 inches tall, 18 inches tall in spots. So looks really good, and they can eat for a while on it. But you guys can see, you know, all this is planted. The very north end is still that crimson clover that we planted last year. And you can just kind of see the line. All this green, most of the green that's coming up in here is weeds. Some of it's grass, but not much. It's still a little early for that. Fairly normal for my plans not to work out or go the direction that I was anticipating them to. You just gotta laugh sometimes. But they are extremely happy. All right, we'll leave them alone for a minute. Go check one of the other spots. Then we'll go back on the north end where the little deer plots are. And then we'll go up by the house where the bull pasture is gonna be, and over by the barn, because that'll be another pasture for the mama cows to get in. Okay, now we're back in that north end that's kind of swampy. Still a lot of water. You can see kind of coming out the side of that hill. This always stays wet down here unless it's hot summer. See water sitting over here. That's one of those trees, blowovers that we cut down here a while back. But the clover hopefully picks up. This is all that crimson clover we planted. All down through here, up to basically the top of that hill, all the way down through here. It looked really, really good last year. And I've been told that crimson clover, a guy I worked with planted some one time, and he said it seems to deteriorate off some. You don't get as much year after year after year. Clover should come back every year, but he said when he planted the crimson, each year was a little less and a little less. So I don't know if that's going to be the case with this. Hopefully not. If it does, we'll end up probably just putting white clover down here, because the clover turned out really, really good. Loaded up with bees last spring, and the mama cows like it, but it really isn't doing much right now. So let's move back over in here and go check out those patches we planted for the deer. Where that hill, that spring comes out of that hill, it runs all the way right down here, and there's a little creek right down through there. So this whole thing can get pretty soft. Okay, this is it. Well, I don't know what that is. Styrofoam. No clue. Shouldn't be back here, I know that. Okay, so this was, what was this? A lot of deer tracks in the mud all through here. That was probably hard to see on camera, but I've got a cell cam over in that tree. Get pictures of deer down here all the time. So right over there was the Antler King. It added some wheat and stuff in it. It actually looks like it's coming up pretty decent. And this stuff over here, granted a lot of this is covered in leaves, but this is a real world test. Most of the time when people are planting food plots, it's kind of back in the timber for the most part anyway, so this should be expected. This side, what was this? I'll leave it on screen because I can't remember right now. I know we did Antler King on that side, and this side was a Green Machine. Domain. Domain was the seed we planted on this side, and it had some brassicas and turnips and stuff in it. It's doing okay, but it's still early spring. Give it a few more, 2 or 3 weeks, a month, and we'll see how much it changes in. You can tell the difference where that Antler King's at. Oh, this is soft. I really don't want to get stuck today. Go ahead and put it in 4-wheel drive. Try to minimize the ruts. So yeah, this side's looking better as far as having growth outside of winter, after winter ends. So we'll see. It should thicken up. The weather we've been getting a lot warmer. It's fairly moist around here right now, so a lot of this stuff really should be growing really well. Sweetie, what are you doing? Still gonna have to fix this. Little too narrow. I mean, side by side gets over it, but that's gonna be it. That 4-wheeler. Okay, so you can see this is the old cotton field pasture. We don't run cows on that anymore, but you can see all them weeds and wire grass stuff, just junk. Big briar patch out there, normally has a coyote den in it or a armadillo. And then over here, this is one of the other patches. It's not coming in as good as some of the others. Like the ones up by the house are coming in real good. I'll show you all them here in just a few minutes. This is doing okay. It's better than having just nothing but weeds growing up. Okay, I'm gonna head up. We'll go look at the one by the barn, and then we'll look at the one where the bull's gonna be in the bull pasture. And then we'll grab Dad and come back and try to get a closer look at Molly's new baby and see what it is. Oh, got a couple more coming. Let's go this way. Into some more mud. Oh yeah. Yep. So this is another spot that we planted out by the cemetery here, but most of this, or all of this, the cows are on it all winter long. So I'll show you the difference in this and what the cows aren't on. Okay. Obviously you can see cows are on this, all out here by the cemetery. Right across the fence, this is the patch that goes up by the barn up there. This is coming in a whole lot thicker. Looks real good. Nice and thick, green coming up through here. This is about how it looks up here in the bull pasture. Let's go take a look at the bull pasture. Sorry if I'm rushing on some of this. We'll go down by the barn and look at that patch that's close to the road because we can't see it from here. Yeah. Part of this was unplanned. I wasn't expecting to have a baby calf down here today. Glad I did, really glad we got one. But yeah, I come out here to show you all the pastures, and yeah, cows are in a pasture they shouldn't be. We've got babies, or a baby calf. So yeah, things change, and I really want to know what Molly had this year. Last year it was a bull calf. I think that was, yeah, that was her first one. So this is her second calf that she's had. Okay, I'm gonna drive out into the bull pasture, then we can check it out and go down by the barn and go look at that one real quick. I texted Dad, told him that we got a new baby, so he's ready to go look at it too. Okay, this stuff, oh, I don't know, 4 inches tall or so. It's turned out good. That other patch I'm talking about is the other side of my grandparents' place. So this will be all the bulls. They'll have all this down by the road, back over this hill, over to the corral, and then that other fence that's over there. This will be all his. And most of the time he can't eat it all down by himself, so if it starts getting too out of hand, we'll pin him up in the corral, turn the mama cows out here for 2 or 3 days, and they'll pretty much wipe most of it down. But for a while, this stuff will keep growing back, so yeah, mow it down with the cows and let it grow some more, and he can have it. Okay, that's where we was just at, over there by that gate, over by the cemetery. Now up here by the barn. Yeah, it's doing okay. Also, there's some spots over in here. They're a good 6 inches. Some of it's thick. Seems like it's thicker on this side of the little draw than the other side. That always stays wet right down through there. Comes right down this hill, all the way down. Uncle built a pond down there several years ago just to catch some of it. Okay, that don't look bad. The Easter lilies are popping up now, so that's a good sign. I always like seeing those come up. They never seem to last long enough though. Let's go get Dad and go see what Molly had.
Out and did a head count, and there's 13 there, so I didn't even look around.
Well, I went and looked, and Molly was standing off in the timber. We ain't using that, are we?
Well, it's brung, I didn't know.
We'll leave them like that, and I'll get that California Bandit.
Okay.
We'll use that this year. So which one do you think it is?
20. Which one is it?
About 20.
Molly? Really?
Yeah. I was going down to look at them. I know you just fed. And there's a few of them standing off over by the liquid feed, kind of over in there, and then Molly was off in the timber by herself, so I was going around talking to the camera here, and yeah, thought I seen something else over there, and sure enough, I was making a video to go look at all the wheat pastures, and I noticed the 2 steers and Emma were out in that north pasture, and I thought maybe you left it unhooked. No, the hook isn't even there. It broke or something. So now all the mamas are in the north end. I can stay there for a few days. We'll get them pulled off before I go back to work Saturday. They're not going to hurt it eating on it right now. My allergies have been kicking into overdrive.
Bull.
Yep, it is a little bull calf. We'll leave him. For being just born, he's pretty spry. See if she'll get up there, calm down a little, and I'll drive up there in a second. At least try to get an ear tag in it. Hey, you better get, and mama cows will kick you. So it looks like a little bull calf. I wish I knew someone with a dozer that could make paths through all this. See if we can make our own path. Oh, no. Don't go that way. I'm hoping she gets out of those briars and goes back up to the west a little. Come here. Come here. Here, lay down. Okay, let's double check. I'm pretty sure you're a bull. And you are. We'll get him ear tagged and we'll just leave him. We'll band him later. Nope. Nope. Had to do a dive and grab his leg. Nope, stay down. Okay. You get cow goodness all over you now. Okay. First one. March 11th, 12th. He's doing fine. Got his ear tag in, right ear, bull calf. He ain't yours, Mr. Bull. He's too red. I don't think.
Huh?
This isn't his calf, is it?
Should be.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, Molly, you can have him back. Wasn't sure if I was going to catch him or not. A few times I got close, so I thought, well, I can get the tripod legs out. If I get close enough, I'll drop it and run up there and grab his leg, and it worked. I wouldn't have guessed she would have been the...
Me neither. Can't lick it off there, baby.
Go see what our bull's doing over here by the neighbor cows. That one's back up and walking.
Get your ass up there.
Find somewhere else to be. Oh, you goofy. I really dislike having cows next door, especially when there's a 2-foot gap under the barbed wire. Might be time he gets put up in the corral. Ow. Last bull we had, the red one, he was the one that died because he got caught up in this barbed wire fence. So really don't want our bulls over here messing around. That looks like an opening. Yeah. Watch his briars. Yeah. When he stopped and turned his head and looked at me, I thought twice there for a second. Now that north pasture's open, Molly's liable to take hers off in there and hide it. Go over there with the rest of them. Maybe he doesn't know the gate's down. He's walking the fence.
Get on the other side of him and bring him back this way. He's walking the fence, so he'll find it.
Oh, wrong way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Maybe that bull's just dumb. No. Go that way. That way. Well, he's got a big old neck on him. I'd hate for him to get a hold of me.
He would hurt you.
Yeah, it wouldn't take him but a minute. Come on, go. Go. Go out there with your mama cows. I know you watched them go through. There you go. No, don't be dumb. Keep going. Come on. Go. Go. Come on. Now, wasn't that hard, was it? Go. Oh. starting to irritate me.
Go on up there. Get up.
Okay, whatever.
Go with him.
Guess tomorrow we need to fix that latch on that hot wire. They're not gonna eat that hay as long as they're up there. Oh well.
You know the latch in there shops.
Well, it's where it hooks to. That's what they mean by the grass is always greener on the other side. It's not like they don't get a daily bucket of grain to eat on plus hay, but here, I don't know, maybe the next few days, that bull was irritating me pretty well, so it's probably time for him to get pinned up since we're having babies anyway. So then the heifers get turned back out to the pasture, throw that bull calf up in here, let him be by himself for a little while. Okay, well, it was a kind of a pleasant turn of events, finding the baby calf, finally having one finally. First one of the year. Not so pleasant that the cows got in the pasture they weren't supposed to be, and the bulls being psycho with the neighbor cows. So yeah, we were definitely all over the place in this video. All for a video about updating or updates on the wheat pastures, which they were doing good. A few more weeks, well, another month. It's normally about the second week or so of April is when I start turning the cows out on everything, because by then that stuff just explodes. Here over the next several weeks with this warm weather, we get sunlight and enough moisture, that stuff will grow like crazy. But I appreciate everyone tagging along with me today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.